Hello, welcome back to Hunter Tune. Today I'm working on Black Betty a little bit, the twin turbo LS swap Mustang, and I'm actually going to be putting it back on the dyno, which it's already strapped down, ready to go, and I want to just test out the new gears that are in the car. I just want to make sure that, you know, the car will do 150, 160 mile an hour on the dyno before I actually go do it at the track, or what I hope to go fast. So I just want to make sure that everything's going to be good. You know, dyno's kind of nice because you can test the parts before you actually go and, you know, use them. So yeah, I got the car strapped down. I actually got a parachute on the car now as well. I got a kit from Motion Raceworks, and I filmed a couple clips attempting to put this on, this parachute. It's a Stroud chute. Oh, there we go. It's a Stroud chute, and it was pretty easy to install. I just had to remove the rear bumper and stuff like that, and may throw in a couple clips. I actually welded the parachute mount to the back of the car because where the bolt holes were completely rotted out. I had to put some plate steel in there. Might throw up a picture of what it looks like. So, and then we got obviously this is the cable, runs through this little piece of string, and then I got a zip tie, and just for testing I was pulling the cable to make sure the cable was adjusted properly. So yeah, and then I also got the billet chute mount up here. So right on the right side of me, I welded this little piece of flat stock up on the cage just to mount that guy on there. I also put some steering wheel buttons on the car, so when my bump box gets here, I can actually use both buttons for bumping in, and then the button on the shifter I'll use for like scramble or something else. So yeah, I just got the car fueled up, topped off the fuel. We're just gonna run regular ass water for now. Fucking the hose clamps inside of there are rusting. I should probably do something about that. I don't know if I got to use like different water. I don't know, I just used like water from the gas station. Yeah. So without further ado, I'm going to make a hit with this thing. I'm gonna probably put like 5 pounds of dome pressure on it right away. See what she makes for power, and then I'm gonna cram more dome pressure in it, and I'm gonna try to make 4 digits today. I'd like to have at least say my car made 1,000 horsepower. I want to be able to, you know, just say I did it, I guess. Alright guys, I don't know if it's because I haven't slept much today or what, but this thing, whoa, startled me. The converter's grabbing good. Just made 850 to the tire, first hit. Haven't drove it since the JJ race. We changed the gearing and threw it on the dyno. So we're gonna see what it does this time. That was about 20 or 18 pounds of boost. I just put 12 dome in it, so that's 5 more pounds of dome pressure. Hopefully we'll make around 22, 23 pounds. And we're gonna see what kind of power it makes. Here we go. Woo! This thing is nasty. Let's see what she made for boost on that one. Like I'm fucking shaking. Damn it. I think I'm just fucking nervous because I got so much money in it. But closed loop's still pulling some fuel here, which is fine. I'd rather have it pull than add. I spun it to 7150, not quite 7200. That was about 22 pounds, 23 pounds on the hit. And then it comes down to like 22. It hovers around 22, 23 pounds, 22 and a half. Fucking 100 pounds of oil pressure, 69 pounds of fuel pressure. Everything's kind of working good, keeping up. Let's see what she made for horsepower. 919. So it did pick up. There's our curve. Went about 150 mile an hour on that one. So yeah, might try a tickle more. Maybe pull that closed loop fuel out of it. So we're going to try to pull 15% in the areas that it's rich. So I'm going to do that, and then I don't know, maybe give it one more, see what she does. I'm pretty sure this intercooler is really going to limit this setup because it is the really small intercooler. It's just a little baby guy. So I think flow-wise, it's going to definitely kind of choke this thing up a little bit. And I could probably run more ignition timing. Because on 22 pounds we have about 15 degrees in it. Or keep the same ignition and give it boost. I don't really know what I want to do. I might give it 15 on the dome and then give it a degree and see if it can bust 1,000 out. Because 4 pounds of boost we picked up, let's see here. Last time it made 18, this time it made 22 and a half. So 4 pounds of boost picked us up 70 wheel horsepower. So that's 15 to 20 horsepower per pound, which isn't that great. So I mean, if we lean on it one more time and I put another 3 pounds of boost at it, or 2 pounds even, we can kind of do the math and see where we're at. Alright guys, so before we turn the car up anymore, I'm actually going to be putting a fresh spark plug in one of the cylinders. This is a brand new BR7. I'm going to install this in the number 8 cylinder, and we're going to make a hit and shut the car off and then check the plug and see what it looks like. We want to see where the timing mark is and stuff like that on the spark plug. This is the one that came out of it. So it doesn't look terrible, but the color change is a little high. Typically you want the color change to be right at the arc. So we'll find out what it's going to do here on a fresh plug. And I'm also going to give it 1 degree of timing. So we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone on 1 hit. So that's what we're going to do. I'm trying to get a better angle for you guys. hit made 940 wheel. Right on the hit, it made more power right on the hit. So, kind of see here, the boost stayed the same and everything like that. It probably should have on the log. At least I would think. Stayed the same. 22 pounds. And we're at 16 degrees instead of 15. It actually made less boost. That's typically a good sign. I tell people all the time on Honda stuff is when the if you put timing in it and it loses boost, typically it liked it. That's kind of a general rule. I mean, it did pick up power everywhere. It's just kind of hard to see it here. Hang on 1 second. So this is just focused in on the peak power right now. So like this is with a degree in it. It picked up pretty much everywhere, and it picked up big up here too. So I mean, right in the middle, it didn't really care that much. When it was lugged down, when the converter really coupled hard, and then when it got on top of the converter again, it started making more. So 940 wheel. I'm gonna pull that plug out, see what it looks like, and maybe we could try another degree maybe, or give it another 2 pounds or something like that. It's also pretty rich, which I want to kind of keep it rich, but at the same time I also want to I kind of want to know what the car is going to like, so when I get to the track I know what to do to make more power, if I can even put it down. If I can even put down this kind of power, I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So that's going to be a whole nother battle. So I just pulled the spark plug out of cylinder 8. And this is a fresh plug. I just did 1 hit on it, so we get a kind of an idea where the timing's at. And this looks absolutely perfect. Like I said, you want that color change to be on the arc. So it's probably limited. It's probably about all it's going to want on timing safely. It might make more power if I put timing in it, but we want to keep it reliable and safe and efficient, and you know, not burning holes and shit. So I'm going to leave the timing alone. I'm going to feed it a couple pounds of dome pressure, see what it does. That same timing I'll leave in it, and then I'll put 15 or 16 pounds of dome pressure on the top, see if it makes 26 pounds or something, and then hopefully we make that 4-digit number, what I'm hoping for. Like I said, this thing could probably make it really easy if it had a bigger intercooler, but I don't have a bigger intercooler because I wanted to fit the hood. So yeah. And also I'm at the edge of this red AC Delco map sensor. I think it's only a 2.5 bar. So hopefully it'll read more boost if I give it more. We do have a rich closed loop set up right now. It's pulling 15% of fuel, which I'm going to leave that alone. Yeah, we're pulling 15% pretty much the whole pull. So you can see here, 22 pounds, pulling 14, shooting for an 11.5, 16 degrees of timing. That fuel pump's keeping up, no fucking problem. I give it boost and that fuel pressure just keeps going up and up. Once you feed it boost and the fuel pressure doesn't go up, then you know you're running out of pump. But that single magnet fuel is doing pretty good, but it's also got 16 volts going to it. You got to remember that. So yeah, anyways, try it again. Alright, so we're gonna pull that log. That made 958 to the tire. Yep. So we picked up about 20 horsepower. It picked up everywhere on the curve, not just right on the hit or anything like that. Let's see what I made for boost. £25. 25 pounds, pretty much the whole entire pass. Yeah, 25 pounds. 25 pounds, 15 degrees, 11.3 air fuel. Also, this might be why it lost some power, because it richened up. I had it at 11.5 at like 22 pounds, and then 25 pounds I had it at 11.3. So I might actually lean it out to like an 11.8 and see if it picks up power on this same boost level and timing. Kind of leave that stuff alone. Let's see what she does. Spun at 7,300. Yeah, looking pretty good. But I do think it's pretty close to tapped out. Whether it's converter related or whether it's turbo related or intercooler related, I'm betting it's the intercoolers, because the turbos have no problem making more boost. I'm not adding a lot of dome pressure to make the boost, so yeah. I guess the track will tell us more. Look at how much more torque it picked up. Went from 930 to 965 on the torque. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. She's a ripper. Alright guys, I don't know if I already said this or not, but it did pick up about 1.5 pounds or 2 pounds of boost. It only made 20 more horsepower, but it also richened up. So I'm going to leave the boost the same as the last run, and I'm going to change the air fuel from 11.3 to 11.8. And I'll see how much power it picks up. Hi. Did you miss me? I'm sorry the camera tipped over. It's a little windy out. The car just picked up a good amount of power going from an 11.3 air fuel to an 11.8. Went from 958 to 997. So of course 997, right? Why wouldn't it just make 1,000? It's got to be 3 horsepower short. 958 to 997. All the change was in the air fuel. So yeah, honestly, I give it a 0.5 degree. We're right there. We're right there. So yeah, I'm gonna pull the log. It was probably pulling even more fuel that time, just because it was trying to be even leaner. 997. You gotta be kidding me. Why does it always do? It always be like that. It always be like that. Is it frozen or what? Alright, we're gonna make one more hit on the dyno. I got 18 pounds of dome pressure in it instead of 16, so we can put 2 more pounds of dome pressure on top. Hopefully make 26 pounds, 27 pounds. We'll see what kind of power it makes. We did it. Made 1,017 horsepower. From 997 to 1,017. I added 2 more pounds of dome pressure, and the car picked up 1 pound of overall boost, made 26 pounds of boost, and it picked up 20 horsepower on 1 pound. So that tells me now that the air fuel is closer. It likes the 11.8 air fuel a lot more than the 11.3, because we went from an 11.3 to 11.8 and picked up almost 40 wheel or 20 wheel, something like that. So now when I added a pound of boost, it picked up what it should have, 20 horsepower. 20 horsepower per pound tells me this thing's still climbing. It still has room to make more, but I think we're gonna leave it there, and we'll just go to the track and let the track times talk for themselves instead of, you know, spinning the roller anymore. I don't really care to. I wanted to make 1,000 horsepower, and I did. And now I'm gonna load it up, and we're gonna head up to Wisconsin International Raceway for tomorrow's Friday night street drags, and hopefully lay down some good passes with this car. I'm hoping to be in the 8s. Obviously the end goal with this car is a consistent mid to bottom second or bottom 8-second car. Maybe a 7 in the future, but 7s are definitely something I'm going to need really good prep for, and there's not that good a prep around here at least. So we may have to travel to a different track to find some good enough prep to really lay down that kind of horsepower on the track. So this 1017 that I made, I'm turning it way down for my first pass tomorrow. There's no sense in trying to lay down 1,000 horsepower at WIR on a small tire. It's not really going to work that well, I don't think, but we'll start probably around 800 horse, and we'll creep up on it throughout the day and kind of see what the car's going to take, what the track's going to take, if I can get the thing to launch good, etc, etc, etc. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate everybody watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the Black Betty Mustang laying down some good horsepower. I never even put ice in the damn water tank. It wasn't really getting that hot, so I just fucking left it. Just pretty much room temperature water, probably 50 degree water, 60 degree maybe. It wasn't ice water by any means. I did put ice in it in the beginning of the day, but it never really got hot. Burned a couple gallons of fuel. Learned a lot. Thanks to Matt Happel for helping me out today. Just giving me some pointers with spark plug reading and stuff like that. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be pulling the laundry out tomorrow.